Hello everyone, starting a minute early, so we are doing good. How are you guys doing tonight? My name is Adam Davis. I'm one of the engine support techs over at Epic Games, and this stream is designed for you guys, specifically beginner level blueprint stuff, learning how to use the blueprint system, how different things interact, making fun stuff, making fun of me, whatever works. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move right along. I'm going to keep the stream kind of short tonight, unless people have questions, just because I don't have much to go over today. I was working on stuff at work all day, and honestly can't remember what I was going to do initially. So, unless people have questions or anything, I've got something that I want to work on, and it'll probably take a little bit, but just to go over kind of what we've done in this project so far. Got destructible bushes. We've got this thing which creates a hole inside of walls, but otherwise you can't walk through them. Let's see, rotating block, our bunny hop. We've got a text dialogue system, which I'm not going to touch because right now it's kind of screwed up and it freaks out on me. Let's see, grappling hook. Whee! Then we've got different fire modes. Oh wait, there we go. Yeah, that's that. And then if you come over here, we've got our little duck hunt thing. And one of my favorites, we have an infinite, or a pseudo infinitely ricocheting system, which just takes, I think it's 50 right now because any higher crashed my computer. And then right here we've got doors that will not open unless you hit a specific key, which I believe was U. Yeah, U. Which is actually similar to what we're going to be working on today. Okay, anyways. So, something I noticed on the forums today is there are a lot of people who have questions about how to make usable objects. And of course, there are many different ways to make objects that are usable in your game with blueprints. Or with code if you are so inclined. I am not so inclined, so I'm going to do it in blueprints. But let's go ahead and get these out of the way. So the way I'm going to show you today is my preferred way. It is not the best way, it is not the right way. There are many different ways to do this stuff, yada yada yada. Okay, the reason I'm saying all of that is because there are people who have their way of doing things, and I fully respect that. This is my way of doing things. And I will never claim to be the most right or accurate. Just one of the people who has an opinion. Okay, give myself plenty of room here. And I'm going to make several objects. Let's call this one fire. And then we're going to make a light switch. What else can we do this with? Light switch, fire. Let's make a time bomb. Okay. Those are the three actors we're going to make. Now, as you can see, they are very different actors. You got a fire, a literal light switch, and a time bomb. But all three of them can be used in the exact same way by using a blueprint interface. Usable object. So we're going to open this. When you open a Blueprint interface, you'll see that this is grayed out. It's because you can't actually add anything in here, and there is a reason for that. I know it seems weird, but go ahead and we're going to make this function called isUsed and save that. So that is going to be the only thing right now in usable object. Now let's see. I'm going to place a copy of fire right here, and I'm going to go in. We're going to make a nice little fire. Well, of course, it's not going to look very good because I'm using basic assets. It's not like going to be the fire you want to sit around. In fact, pretty sure this thing is made out of PCV piping, so if you sat around this, it might kill you. So I would actually highly recommend you don't. And actually we'll okay, that's good enough. Okay, so we got our nice little thing. And then I'm going to add in here a sphere component, and that's actually perfect. That's exactly where I want it. Hey James, how you doing, man? So we're going to come over here. We're going to hit class settings, and you see this section called interfaces? That's the important part. You want to hit add and find your interface. In this case, usable object. So we want to go ahead and grab that. Then you want to do event is used. Okay, maybe we want to compile first. Event is used. There we go. Now you want to specifically make sure in this case that you're using the event. And I'll explain. Because now in that interface we're using the isUsed function. We're making it an event so that it can be fired later. Spawn emitter at location. We're going to use the fire get. Oops. We're going to grab that sphere component that we made earlier. Get location. We want to get the world location. Okay. And we're going to go with the Fire 01 with a volume of 0.25 because otherwise it's going to be way too loud. Save that. Okay, so if this function is run, all that will happen is an emitter will be spawned at the location of the sphere, and a sound will be played at the same location with a lowered volume. Now, of course, this is all assuming that I'm doing this correctly. James knows just as well as I do that does not always, in fact, most of the time doesn't happen. Okay, let's go with the time bomb next, because that'll be the next easiest to make. So the time bomb, we're just going to use a sphere. Tanetian. Hi, Tanetian. That is a good idea. I usually just don't think about it, but I will take that into consideration. Thank you very much. Okay.